Yeah, holy crap. All right, this is unreal. The college cheating scandal has so many juicy details in it. Felicity Huffman, Lori Loughlin, Olivia Jade, USC, UCLA, Yale, just so many pieces in here that it can be hard to keep track of all of the interesting stories involved. And I think there's one that people are missing, and it involves Facebook. Hi, I'm Craig and welcome to Market Power, where we look at the power of markets and economics to shape our world. And of course, the college cheating scandal is just riddled with interesting economics. The incentives involved, the money people are paying, what the bribes actually bought. Previously, I did a video on the 18 things you probably missed from the college cheating scandal, but I want to go into a slightly deeper dive on one of them because it is just so interesting, the details behind it. I think the story that has caught most people's attention is Lori Loughlin, and there's multiple reasons for that. One, she's famous. She's Aunt Becky, of course. Two, her daughter is famous, Olivia Jade. And three, she has one of the biggest price tags in here. She paid $500,000 to get both of her daughters into USC. But I think there's somebody who also has a pretty large price tag who has gone basically unknown throughout this whole experience. I want to focus on the Isaacsons. The Isaacsons came up in the last video because they were part of the college entrance exam cheating scheme. So this is paying somebody to come in and take the ACT for their daughter. And what's crazy to me is that the Isaacsons and then another family, the Sartorios, they had kids take the ACT on the same day, same location, same proctor. And the Sartorios paid $15,000, where the Isaacsons paid $100,000. Like, already this is just such an interesting story because of this huge discrepancy in prices for the same service, same day, same location, everything. Like, there's a story there already because this family is desperate for some reason. But I wanted to go back to them because of the details involved with their admissions scheme, right? This is another one of those cases where they faked the student athlete portfolio so that way they could get in through the side door, the one that's guaranteed. And they paid $250,000 for this. And this is the typical payment, right? That's what Lori Loughlin was paying. She paid $250,000 per girl, which is why she has $500,000 paid towards USC, right? Well, the first time the Isaacsons did this was back in 2016, and they paid $250,000 to get their daughter into UCLA through the soccer team. The detail that stood out to me was that the Isaacsons paid that $250,000 fee through Facebook stock. In fact, in exact detail, it tells us that on July 15th, 2016, the Isaacsons paid 2,150 shares of Facebook stock, worth about $250,000. What I wanted to know is how much would that Facebook stock be worth if they had held onto it instead of investing it into this admission scheme? Since we know the exact date and the number of shares, it's really easy to calculate moving forward how much that stock would be worth if they had held onto it. So I grabbed the stock price data for Facebook over time, and I've set up a spreadsheet to calculate how much those shares would be worth today. But I haven't looked at it yet because I want to be with you when I found it out for the first time. So I'm going to look and I'm going to calculate this out. Yeah, holy crap. All right, this is unreal. $365,000 today on March 14th, 2019. If they had held onto that stock, it would have been worth as much as $365,000. Actually, we're not even at peak Facebook stock price. I want to actually find out how much it would have cost at the peak. Whoa, okay. $467,625 over here on July 25th of this last year. That means that student alone cost nearly $500,000 just for the admission scam. Add on top of it the 2 times the guy paid $100,000 for test scores, and I'm not even sure what else goes into this. I think that puts this family at one of the largest prices for getting their kids into school. But this is insane. This is why we need more economists talking about this, because the opportunity cost of these bribes is huge, even for the families. There are tons of other ways that they could have used this money, including just leaving it where it was, right? If the Isaacsons would have just left the money in the Facebook stocks, the value would have appreciated by 80% in just 2 years. That's an insane return on your investment, and there's no way in any way, shape, or form that you're getting that kind of return by bribing to get your kid into college. Before you go out there and make crazy decisions, think about the opportunity cost. Ask yourself, what else could I be doing with these funds? thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed that story. My name's Craig. Please subscribe so that way you can find more information on economics coming out in future videos.